So this is going to be a funny story. There was a time I went on a date with a girl once and we had an amazing time. There were lots of activities that we're doing. We're eating good food and we're just having fun. And it got to a point I wanted to like take pictures on what we're doing. And I brought out my phone and then I was using an Android phone that was like, I think a Redmi phone or so. So I brought the phone out and the sad thing was my phone's picture quality was crap. And this girl was using, I think, an iPhone 11 Pro at that point, like a very, very amazing phone. So while I brought my own phone out, it didn't work. She brought her own phone out. Like the look on her face when she brought her phone out, I really, really felt bad. Not that I was like intimidated or anything. Truth be told, I was intimidated at that point because that iPhone 11 had the best camera at that point, and me bringing this Redmi phone and my camera was crap, like it made me feel really, really sad. And the funny thing was, after that date, I felt like, wait, it's not as if I didn't even have the money. I was the one who was paying for the date. I was the one who was spending money on her. And I think, I won't even lie, I can say I had more money in my account than her. But me bringing out my phone kind of like gave a vibe that this guy is not really maybe okay, this guy may not really be in a very comfortable place financially. And it's the same thing in business. Like if you are looking for a $1 million job, you really have to look like you can handle a $1 million job, because you can't be looking for a $1 million job and you're looking like somebody that cannot handle, like, let's say 500,000 naira job or so. The funny thing about life and business is you have to like take your branding, and people call it packaging, seriously, because packaging works. Because people will always judge you based on what they see, not what they don't know. That's just how the whole thing works. So if you are building your own brand, make sure you package your brand, because the reflection of you is what your brand represents. Like nobody's going to guess that, okay, forget that he's looking like this, maybe he has 1 million naira in his account. No. And there was a particular time that I was talking to one of my clients and she said she was going to like call me. When she said she would call me, I was like, okay. So after a couple of weeks, I didn't hear from her and she sent me a message that she kept calling me and my number didn't even go through. And at that point, I was like, you didn't call me. I checked. You didn't call me on WhatsApp or Facebook or anything. So she now told me that she was trying to FaceTime me. And I was like, damn, I don't have an iPhone. So how do I FaceTime? So she now said, wow, you don't have an iPhone? It like sounded strange. And at that point, I knew that I had to like change my whole this Android space and just leave this Android space. I'm not saying Android is not good. I'm still somebody that loves using Android and all. But from then, I knew that I had to switch to the whole iPhone space, because that thing was even costing me more than I knew. So what you do with your brand, how your brand appears, is really, really important to you. Invest in yourself, invest in your look, buy clothes, buy shoes, look for a very, very nice phone, like, because these things is something that will affect you in ways that you can't even imagine. So from my own experience and from what I've learned, packaging is really, really good. I'm not saying you should like pretend and do some other stuff, but the way you look, people will definitely judge you on how you look, so that you don't get to lose your brand deals and every other thing. And the other day, I was talking to one of my friends about his social media branding. Like, I went through his page and his page was quite poor. I told him that if anybody comes to your page and they are trying to give you a job, they won't give you this job because of your page. Your page is not properly designed. Your page is not even structured. Like, you don't have anything here. So how do you think these big brands can actually pay you this big amount of money? Because you don't even look like you can handle this kind of project if your page is not even reflecting something of class. So that's just basically it. Build yourself, build your brand, build how you look, and you'll definitely grow in your business. So if you like videos like this, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow, and see you on the next one. Thanks.